Peace and love, good people. Peace and love. So we are back with another Tesla trade on April the 29th. So we have a red candle. The market opened a little bit flat, pretty much picking up where we left off. However, we do have a small gap. So I'm looking at this tail bar from the 20 period moving average, and right near this gap, I'm thinking that it's time to buy a call so that we can look to continue up and test that high of 286.66. All right, so we're looking to buy a call here, continue to the upside. All right, and we are going to see right now it's a little bit shaky. This candle, this specific candle, even though it's the first candle, very volatile. But here we are, we're in a little gambly, it felt like, but it's fine. All right, still moving, a lot of pressure. But again, that wick from the 200 is typically a good sign that we're going to go to the upside. All right, so we know that according to the daily time frame, that 290 is about resistance, 290, 291. All right, so we're looking to take a quick scalp, quick 1250. All right, so that particular trade, we had put up about $160 in collateral, made a quick $12 on that play. That was off the first candle of the day. All right, so now we coming back down. 287.22 was the high of that first candle. So this looks like a pullback. Again, we're pulling back, but not taking out the halfway mark of that candle that we got in, respecting the 8 period moving average. All right, now we kind of flexing on it, but creating a tail bar from it. Also some may consider this a stop loss hunter, just clicking and swiping away all the stop losses that came in. So this particular day, I'm feeling like my mind is in the right place, but my reaction just felt a little off that first play. I felt a little late. So I'm taking that into consideration. Again, I could have stayed in that play, but that first candle is always a little tricky. I'm happy with my quick scalp as we look to approach resistance at about 290. So we're pretty close to resistance. We've already broken out of that first 2-minute bars range. Created a newer high from where we left off yesterday. Again, we're 4 minutes in, we're 3 minutes and 40 seconds into the trading day, already up 12 bucks. Okay, a little pullback action, peaking at 288. Peaking at 288. Still some uncertainty. Looks like that. This is what we call the invisible red candle, that big wick that you have on top of this middle candle here. Again, we could be continuing to the upside though. So again, that quick scalp kind of set us up for a little bit of patience, a patience play. We up $12. We're not in such a rush to give it back, opposed to feeling like we're in such a rush to enter the trade because we don't have anything and we see these bars forming. This is where I should have got into the downside and I hesitated. As soon as we took out this green candle in the middle, I'm looking back thinking, damn, I should have entered that trade, but I didn't. And this is when I realized, this moment here, when this big move happened without me, I realized that today my accuracy is just off and I don't want to hang around in this market giving money away. So I watched this push to the downside, first 5 minutes of the trading day. That is one of our reversal patterns, but I didn't recognize it fast enough. I got in late. By the time I got in, we were already at the 48 EMA. We were already at 283.60 and I jumped in late. So I missed that whole move from about 286.80 to 283.60. That was about a $3 That's about a $3 move. So I'm looking at 11 delta. That was about $33 that I missed out on to the downside if I would have got in there as soon as it took out. And I took another $12. Okay, but I missed out on an additional 33 right there. And then this thing came all the way down. Nasty work. Nasty work. Nasty work. That one bar right there was a game-changing play. That one bar right there was a game changer. So, okay, so we up $22 at 9:36. Up about $22, maybe $20 after slippage and all of that. Definitely left some money on the table with that particular trade, but it's okay. Okay, green is better than red. Green is better than red. So as we continue to watch this candle form, if we don't have continuation, to the downside following this red elephant bar, this red Marabozu candle, and it's looking like 280.75, about 281 to 279 is going to be the support here. You see we got this double wick action at the bottom, meaning right around here, right around this 281.34 mark, we got buyers thinking 280 is a good price. This is a good price to get in at. So they're buying it up, kind of trying to fight the selling, but you can't defeat the moving averages. So we're moving down. I gotta stop jumping out of these elephant bars so quick. That move was so violent to the downside, I wasn't being mindful of how many seconds we had left in that 2-minute candle. I thought we were a little earlier, so I got out anticipating a bigger wick, a bigger pullback, and that didn't happen. Again, my accuracy is just off this morning, and I'm noticing that in the first 8 minutes. So it's no need for me to hang out in the market just giving away money or giving back money. There's no need for that. Again, further pushing to the downside. Look at that. Now, this is when I'm like, okay, we just hit this 200 period moving average. This is where we're going to turn around at. Just like the third push. I'm like, okay, we're definitely about to, if this turns into a third wick, we're going to be moving to the upside. And I'm already anticipating a big pullback. So I go ahead, looking at the 312 call. We're about to put $109 up, $110. Where we at? Which call am I on? I'm looking at 305 call. No, the 315 call. We're gonna go up 3. I'm looking at delta. That's a 16 delta. That's a 12 delta at $134. So we're gonna put $133 up. You see that wick at the bottom? That's giving me the confidence that we're going in the other direction. So boom, I bought that call as soon as I saw it kind of cross over the 200 period moving average. And then I started getting cold feet. I said, wait a minute. I bought this right between a support and a resistance, an intraday resistance. So this gray line, this bluish gray line right here above the candle right now created a little bit of doubt in my mind. Plus this little baby flush to the downside. So at this point, I'm like, all right, I don't want to give back the money that I just got. And we closed under the 20 period moving average. So this is when I decided, you know what? This is not a reversal, or this isn't a pullback in the other direction. So I took my profit right here at 650, I think it's about 550. Took 550. All right, so about $26.10 10 minutes of the trading day, and I'm done. My accuracy was off. I got out of there with a couple bucks. Peace and love, and I hope you get rich. Don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video.